listening to New Roads, New Rules, the podcast where women come together to navigate life's big transitions with honesty, humor, and a whole lot of heart. Here are your hosts, Sandi and Terri. Real women, real talk, and ready to ride.
But you're my bestie for life. Yeah, you're the family I choose. Yeah, you. The BFFs till the end. We can get through this together.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I can't believe it, Sandi. Season 3, episode 2.
Amazing.
It's going by like super fast, right?
Crazy fast.
Crazy fast. Did you have a good weekend?
It was amazing. How was yours?
It was amazing. I spent it by the lake. So it was fantastic.
Oh, that does sound amazing.
Yeah,
yes.
It's been amazing. And so today's episode, our other little voice coming in here is our guest, our wonderful guest. Today we're going to talk about the courage to begin, whether it's beginning something new, a new job, or mostly like starting a business, because Sandi and I, you and I both are our own little entrepreneurs. And when women bet on themselves and just jump in, right? Have the courage to jump in. So today, our guest, I have known her for 10 years, a little over 10 years. She's one of those women who just goes for it. She's built her life around creativity, family, heart, and she's the perfect guest for this conversation, Sandi.
Awesome.
I would like to introduce Jamie. Hi, Jamie.
Howdy.
Hi, how are you?
Howdy.
I'm like, can you hear me?
That was such a cool intro. I'm excited to be on this podcast. This is awesome.
Well, we're very excited to have you.
So excited to have you.
Yes. So Jamie, why don't you, because I hate doing all of the talking. I talk a lot, so I hate doing all of it. But tell us a little bit about you, everything you do in a little nutshell there.
Yeah, well, like you said, I'm a creative artist, but business person. So my husband and I kind of co-own this business called Blythe Martin Productions. And it consists of Jamie Blythe, which is me, my stage name, Jamie Blythe voiceover. And then Erik Martin, he's a producer, sound recording engineer, videographer, Mr. Technology guy. And we have this business where I have voiceover, I do commercial voiceover, and I have a children's music show called Miss Jamie's Farm. And I sing and dance with little kids across Chicagoland pretty much all the time.
Well, that's how I know you.
For the past 13 years. Yeah, so our business is voiceover, kids' music shows, and then he has his own thing where he like mixes albums and does lots of technical things. But he's the tech, I'm the talent. He's talented too. He plays with me, my band. But as a team, we come together and have a business where it's creative and fun, but also you have the stresses of entrepreneurship and small business life. And we have 3 children and all kinds of exciting things going on.
All kinds of exciting things. So what was the moment you knew it was time to take a leap and do it? Did you always do this, or did you do something prior to going out on your own, whether it was the voice work or anything like that? Were you in like another career and then like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to do this. I want to follow my passion.
Yes and no. I always have been like in kind of weird jobs. Like I've been an actor and a singer since I was like 10 years old.
Okay.
So I've always kind of been in the arts, but as far as like making money, I was making a living right out of college as a singer-songwriter in Austin, Texas area.
Nice.
So I made my living doing that. So I was used to like going out on my own and like singing for money and like booking the gigs and doing it's like a whole business being a performing artist, because you have to be the marketing person, you have to be the money person, you have to be all the people, and you have to work like every day.
So and if you're not working, you're not making money.
Yes. If you're not working, you're networking. And
exactly.
here we are in a podcast.
Here we
I
are.
honestly don't have a job today. No, just kidding. So I'm used to like a weird kind of like unpredictable do-it-yourself life. Also, my family's a bunch of like entrepreneurs. When I was in high school and college, my mom had this sunglass sales business. We would sell sunglasses on the side of the road, $5 blue blocker sunglasses. Like
Awesome.
that was
Awesome.
how I made my money. So like we're very like ballsy, like very non-traditional. We don't have like normal jobs. It's comfortable for me to be uncomfortable, if that makes sense.
It
Not
does.
that comfortable, but more comfortable than for some people. I come
Right.
from a family of entrepreneurs. Yeah, so it's not that weird to be super weird. So it wasn't that big of a leap for me. But before I was doing Miss Jamie, I was having kind of a normal job. I was working downtown Chicago at the Fine Arts Building, making voiceover demos for voice actors and coaching them. And so that was like a real job, kind of. But then when I got pregnant with Taylor, my first baby, I was like, I don't want to be in the office every day, taking the train downtown. Like, I want a little more freedom. Getting pregnant with Taylor was the thing that made me say, wait, what do I want to do? I have to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
So I made the leap. Like when she was like 1 year old, I started Miss Jamie's Farm.
Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting too, because I mean, that is kind of the joy of being an entrepreneur and like starting your own thing, right? Is the flexibility that comes with that. And you can almost fit your work in with your lifestyle. But you mentioned earlier, with that comes, the stresses of kind of owning your own business. And can you talk a little bit about how you've made that adjustment?
I've not made that adjustment. I'm still working on
adjusting.
Yeah.
it. Every day I be adjusting.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's constantly creating the future. You have to be like 3 steps ahead of yourself at all times.
Yeah.
Like right before I hopped on this podcast, I was sitting with Scarlett. Funny you mention her. We were stamping postcards to send to preschools and libraries to like be like, hey, don't forget about me, hoping that they'll book me for next summer.
I love
You
that.
have to be like really far ahead of yourself so that you are always stepping into more work. And it's easy to forget that, especially if when I've in the past gotten the big cushy like voiceover job and like juicy residual checks, I stopped creating on the Miss Jamie thing. I'm like, I'm cool, I can coast. And then all of a sudden that dries up and I'm like, shoot, no more coasting. Where's those postcards?
Everybody jump in. All hands on
Get
deck.
on the phones.
Yes.
All hands on
it.
deck. I'm like, you can't go to dance class tonight. You got to help mom stamp the postcards.
So that was my next question. It's so funny you say that because you said dance class, and I'm thinking, do the kids like get some of your artistic spirit from you already? Are you seeing that?
Yes.
I think so. They're very inclined towards that. They love acting and singing and gymnastics, and Scarlett plays the cello and Taylor plays the trombone, and Evelyn plays on our nerves. And,
she's a
6-year-old. She's really talented. She's awesome. She's awesome, yeah. But they're in dance, and Scarlett's on dance team, and Taylor's in jazz band and taekwondo. Anyway, yeah, they're very active. Probably too active for...
That's great.
Because it's like basically just driving them around. They get home from school, it's like taxi time.
Right. No, it's like that
yeah.
until they can finally get their driver's license and start driving themselves. Like you go from
Sounds
the
nice.
mom, the mom hauling all the baby stuff around to mom hauling and dad hauling all the kids around. Like you do become their Uber. Like it's amazing. Like how much that's
Unpaid, untipped,
unpaid,
unappreciated.
Right, exactly.
Right.
And then, the second, now my first one didn't get his license, still does not have his license. My daughter got her license and I was so happy. I'm like, oh, I don't have to drive you. Go, just go. But then there's a whole other set of worry.
Fly,
There's
children.
a whole,
Go to the wind.
there's a whole other set of worries that come along with that. Like, I'm like,
Yes,
oh.
I'll never forget the first time my daughter pulled out of the driveway right after she got her license, and she was pulling out on her own for the first time, and it was raining. And I just remember thinking, I literally might have a nervous breakdown right now. But it was fine, of course, you know what I mean?
Right.
But as a mom, like my heart, I almost didn't survive it, I swear.
Right. No.
I
So
can't imagine.
it'll be there before. I mean, your oldest is now in 8th grade.
I mean,
which
she's
just
13, almost
beyond-
14.
Yeah.
Yikes.
She'll be
it's coming.
starting, driver's ed soon. Brace yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Brace yourselves. But to go back to how and why you started, Jamie, it's funny because that's almost the exact same reason why I started. Because I have a business background and I went to school and I worked in corporate America until I had kids, and then I stayed home with them, and I wanted to be a part of all of that and whatnot. And then when they were old enough to go back into school, I'm like, I don't want to go back to that. I want to be available for the kids. I want to be available to be at home and whatever. And that's when I went back to school to get my cosmetology license and everything. And then that has started and have gone since then. So almost the same, like kids really change you physically and mentally.
Everything changes.
Everything changes.
Your whole life. Total
Yes.
180. Your life will never be the same. And when you're pregnant, it's like, I loved being pregnant. I was like, look at me. I'm pregnant. Like, I'm so beautiful. And like, everything's, I'm pregnant. I'm so special. It's like, once the baby arrives, that's over. It's no longer about you. It's only about them. And they never go away.
They never go away.
You always have to worry about them.
You always have to worry about them.
It's so stressful.
It is. It's just,
And part of the reason, again, also, I wanted to say, like, part of the reason I got into Miss Jamie was that I looked at the cost of childcare, and I'm like, I can't actually pay to work. It's so ridiculously expensive. If you're not with your child, to pay somebody else to be with your child, I'm like, I wasn't making enough at my job to be able to do that. I was like,
same thing.
I have to make more money in less time. What can I do where I can make a lot of money in a short amount of time so I can be with my baby and not have to pay someone else to be with my baby?
Right. No, it's a
same
struggle.
Reason.
Yeah, I had the same thing. It was like almost I would have to get 2 jobs to pay for one person to watch the kids and then not have anything left over. Like, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I think nowadays, though, I think there's just so much opportunity to make money online or on your computer, or, like they have, the things that weren't options when my daughter was born. My daughter is 27, right? So things that were not options for me, I always went to the office and I always had to go, which meant that there had to be childcare. However, my husband ended up being a stay-at-home dad. So then I had the opposite.
So was mine.
So I had all the, I was out there working and he took care of my daughter and the house and all of that. But if I didn't have that, and we did plan to have more kids, it just didn't work out for us. But I understand why people don't have multiples, because just having one child in daycare for like the 2 years she was in there, it was expensive. And I remember thinking, how could I afford to have another one? So it was a little bit of a different scenario for me. But then it just strikes me that if I were a young woman today and both myself and my husband worked, I mean, there are alternate ways to make money these days that were not available to us.
Give me on your MLM. Sign me up.
She sold sunglasses.
I had 3 kids in daycare at once.
Right.
Yeah, I can do it. I'm going to sell your skin oils. Sign me up.
No, seriously, I've sold Scentsy, which is the scented wax. I've sold those. I've done the what is it? The marketing affiliation things where you recommend products. You know what I mean? There are things that you can do online.
Get two of your friends and then two of their friends and then two of their friends.
Yeah. So
It's
there's
math.
just,
It is math. It's just basic math.
yeah. And by the way, you could also Uber Eats. Like there are things that did not exist when we were younger. Like
Right.
if both of us are
Definitely.
working, then I could have absolutely come home from my job and gone out and done a couple dinner runs. You know what I mean? To make extra money. So
Right. I remember, Jamie, when you would come and after you had Scarlett, Sandy literally up there singing her songs about the sheep and the sheep puppet you have. And yeah. And then, but the baby strapped on her. Like, I mean, like you had the baby with you, like on you and doing the Marianos. Like you were always going to the Marianos and doing all of your shows with the little one on you.
I love that. I love that.
Working while parenting.
Yes. I mean,
I
we got to
did
do
all
what
the
we gotta do.
Marianos. When I first started with them, it was no kidding. I was smiling when I did it, but like on the inside, a lot of times I was crying because I'm like, I hope this works out. I hope that they don't need a diaper change. I hope I can get through this. Luckily for me, I'm in an environment where there's other moms and young kids, so they understand. And I'm like one of them kind of. I mean, I'm dressed like a farmer with like crazy makeup. Like I'm still kind of like one of them. So it's okay. I couldn't do that like at a different kind of job, but it's always so stressful when I was by myself and I'm like, I hope this goes well. Like, and it even happens nowadays. I brought Evelyn, my 6-year-old, to a show with me. Thought it would be fine. And she got stung by a freaking bee in the middle of the freaking show. Oh. And now like some other mom is like comforting her and she's like pointing at me and the mom's looking at me and I'm like trying to sing and smile and I'm like, holy crap. This is terrible.
No. Yeah, you never know.
What is going on?
No. I'm like, keep on smiling. Just hold on a second. I'll come help your bee sting in 5 minutes. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
What did I bring her?
We're almost done with this set.
But you want to bring her to like be close.
Finish
It's
the
fun.
song.
Exactly. It's like you want to be there with your kid because it's like, come with mommy. It's fun. But it's like, it's my job. I have to still. Yeah. The show must go on. I couldn't have stopped the show. So thank God. Thank you, mom out there who helped my daughter with the bee sting if you're listening.
Right.
I love that.
I mean, again, like we just have a lot very similar paths because even with the mobile hairstyling that I've done the farmers markets, right? And Madison would have to come with when she was younger because I couldn't leave her home by herself. And I mean, but she learned how to run a business. Like by age 14,
that's awesome.
I'm doing haircuts, not paying attention to anything going on in the tent. And she's checking people in, checking people out, selling this, you know, coming up to me and Mom, we can get this at this. I was looking online and you could get these barrettes for $1 and we could sell them for $2 and you're making 50% profit. And I'm like, yes.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, I think it kind of helps,
awesome.
you know, they see that. I mean, and I think that's great for our daughters to see that. And, you know, and I think it's also good.
That's how it was with me and my mom with the sunglass sales.
Right. You know, and I think it's good for our daughters to see us, you know, having those moments of, oh my gosh, because that way they learn that it's okay to feel like you're struggling a little or, you know, it's hard work and, you know, and whatnot and how to handle those emotions when that comes up. Because they're going to hit those emotions in high school and in school. They probably do now, you know, when they have their hard days and they don't want to keep going on. Right. So
there's a lot of emotions in my
good.
household. Yes.
Oh, I'm sure. I was going to ask you. I know. I was going to ask you, like,
Erik
how does your husband?
Forest of feelings.
Yeah.
That forest is about to get real thick.
Yeah.
It's dense. It's a long night. Yes. Morning's not coming anytime soon.
Exactly. So, Jamie, how
It's
do you
hard.
reset yourself
the dogs
to
are
keep
boys.
going?
The dogs are boys, but other than that, the cats are girls. The bearded dragon's a girl. The pet rats are girls. The chickens were girls. Eric's all by himself, and the dogs are neutered, so they're not even real boys. So he's all by himself.
Him and Bingo sitting over there.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, that's funny. So, how do you reset yourself? Like, because you are always going and always, you have so many shows, especially probably during the summer and the warmer weathers and all of that. How do you?
Yeah, I had 137 shows this summer.
Wow. So, what do you do to reset yourself and like keep refreshing yourself and all of that? How do you handle that?
I stopped drinking alcohol. That really helps because that will not refresh or reset. That will just get you into a dwindling spiral. I recently stopped drinking coffee, actually, Terry, like 3 days ago.
Oh, yeah. How's that going?
Haven't been
That
sleeping.
headache.
I didn't, but I've been really anxious, and like I'm also like in perimenopause, and like anyway, it's been messing with me, and I'm PMSing. So anyway, it's a great combination of a time to stop drinking coffee. Let me tell you,
Come on. It's a lot.
not great.
Do it.
But I think like one thing that will help you reset is like get off of substances, because the more you can feel your natural feelings, the better, and of course like
Yes.
I'm drinking herbal tea right now and like a stress-free tea. And then like my sister recommended these pills it's called Calm ASAP. I don't know what's in it. It's like natural stuff. She's a nutritionist, but you pop these 3 little like tablets and it's like you get chill. I have to find it for you. It's not a drug. It's like a natural thing, but I take other things to try to help me calm down because I'm not naturally calm. And with the schedule I have, it doesn't induce much calm. So I'm trying. I try to take time out for me and just kind of like take a warm shower or lay in my bed or like veg out or, believe it or not, I have a lot of alone time while I'm driving between gigs. So I do have a lot of quiet time. My gigs are only 30 to 45 minutes long. So they're hard. It's hard because there's a lot of energy output. But the hardest part is like the driving.
Right.
Especially when I was doing like 3 shows when I was doing 60 shows a month back before COVID. That was hardcore because I would like do a show at 10 in the morning and then I'd drive to a 12:30 show and then I'd drive to a 3:30 show. And I had little babies at home that Erik was with. And I had to like pump my breast milk in the car. It was stressful as hell.
Right.
So it's definitely not all been cherries and roses. I'll tell you that right now.
Right. Now, how did you handle everything during COVID? Because that had to have taken a hit when you couldn't, go into places to perform anymore.
That was quite scary, but I threw myself into a very high create mode, and Erik and I did green screen, live Zooms, and luckily, I shouldn't say luckily during COVID, but kind of luckily during COVID for my industry, everyone's stuck at home with their kids looking for something to do, and people were finding me and like happy to have these Zooms and happy to have these live streams and happy to have me in their living room, once a week or whatever. So they were, I don't think it would be the same today, but during COVID, it was cool to have all those eyeballs, and I would write a new song, and it was a wonderful kind of sense of community, even though we were far apart. I was on my, Zoom cameras and my green screen and stuff, but I wrote a bunch of new programs. I wrote a bunch of new songs. It was high creation, but it was exhausting because I was getting paid so much less for those shows. And I obviously lost all my contracts that I had for that year that were set up. But then fortuitously, voiceover picked up big time for me because none of the actors could be on stage. So voiceover was all you could kind of do for like commercials and stuff. They couldn't have like real actors for a while. So I got a nice increase in business during that time. That was actually saved my booty.
Right. That's great. Yeah.
With voiceover work, do you find that people seek you out the more you do, or do you have to go after do you have to audition like a regular, like,
I
if
definitely
you
have to audition. Yeah. I audition I send in an MP3. I audition like all day, every day. I swear I do I could look at my stats, but I do between like 5 and like 20 auditions a day. constantly
That's
Wow.
auditioning.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Kind of. I barely book any. Like I'm doing a lot of work for free, because when you're doing the audition, you're basically
Yeah.
doing the freaking job,
Right, right.
You read
Yeah,
the
that's
30
true.
second
That is
script,
allowed to
right?
use-
And then if you book it,
Right.
that's all you have to do.
Have you ever had a situation where you did an audition and they used it instead
Yes.
of hiring
that's
you and
nice.
then using
They're
it?
like,
Yeah.
Here, we'll give you
Oh,
money for that. That's nice. That's rare, but has
Right.
happened. Yeah.
That's
but I have talent agents
Well,
who
I
help me
just
get
told-
auditions and
Yeah. I just told Sandy that you were the voice of the Ring camera. I'm like, so when you hear the little,
yes.
Can't come to the door now.
Ding, ding,
And
ding.
yes. And when I go to my client's house or whatever, and it comes on, I'm always like, oh, there's Jamie. Oh, there's Jamie.
That's so funny. I don't have a Ring doorbell, so I don't really get to hear it very often. But every now and then a friend will text me, be like, oh, we were selling Girl Scout cookies and we heard you say, we can't come to the door right now. But whatever I say, I forgot what I say. Leave a package, whatever I say. She's like, oh, we talked to you today
I
on the Ring
love that.
camera. So funny.
Yes. Oh my God, that is funny.
I didn't even know what it was for when I was doing the job. I had no idea that's what it was for. I did not. And I was
Oh,
like,
really?
oh. They're like it's an Amazon product, but they didn't tell me what it was.
Oh, I didn't
Oh, wow.
realize it was Amazon. I didn't realize Ring
Yeah.
was with Amazon. Who knew? Who
Hopefully,
knew?
I'm allowed to say
So-
that. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I
I
hope
think
so.
that it can be found out.
I know
Yeah,
you
it
can get
was
the Ring
crazy.
on Amazon.
There you go. You can get anything on Amazon.
You can.
That's
you can.
true.
So yeah, don't you, as far as resetting, if I'm not mistaken, don't you in the winter take time for yourself away? Or is it
I
the
try
spring?
to. Yeah, in the slower
Like
months,
you've
I
done
try
it
to
the
get
last
out.
few years. Mhm.
Yeah, I like to go to
Right?
California, where I was born. I have friends and family out there, or like in Florida, I have family out there. I like to try to get into the warm weather. I don't know how I'm still in Illinois. I can't stand the cold weather. But yeah, I try to take some time for me and get away and
That's
just
great.
be.
So I say that every
Recharge.
year, by the way, Jamie, I say that every year about being in Chicago, the Chicagoland area, because I'm like, every summer, I love it so much. I love being downtown, on the lake, on the river, the festivals, everything. And then every winter, I'm like, why do I live here?
I know.
But I guess you take
Because the summers are so great.
I know.
Right. Yes. But today starts
like- it's like when you have
I've been complaining all day.
Oh, I know. Oh my God, right? Today's the worst. It's the beginning of the end for us. But it's like when you have a baby and you
Exactly.
have like all those hormones telling you, oh, it's okay, you can do this. And then it makes you forget how bad it was and you'll have another baby. But that's exactly like Chicago.
Yeah.
Like the summer's so great that it makes you forget how terrible the winter was. And it really was like giving birth. It was so bad.
Agree.
So what would you say is the biggest high in any of the careers and any of the jobs that you've taken or the different work that you do? What is your biggest high in?
What do you mean by that? Sorry. Tie-in.
Like, has there been anything in your repertoire that you're just like, oh my gosh, like this was one of the best things I've done? Like, for instance, let me give you an example. I'm a hairdresser.
Yes.
One of the best things I have done is I have done a popular singer's hair when she's come to town for concert. So like, I was just like, wow, that's like one of my highlights, What is one of your, like, that stands out? Do you have one?
Oh, I feel like that happens to me all the time, but maybe just because I have such a high at the shows. I don't know, connecting with the kids. I love that. I am up to be a TV host on something. I'm crossing my fingers. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I might have something really exciting happening here soon.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Yeah, I'll keep you posted about that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's fun going on WGN, and Annabelle Val was like hopping like a bunny with me in the Hop Like a Bunny song. That was kind of cute. And Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like every day is a party for me. I love singing at the
I
festivals,
love
and
that.
yeah,
Well,
it's so fun to
great.
be able to take my kids places with me that there's so much fun stuff going on. It's like, I love that.
Yeah.
I love
Right.
riding on the, it's probably a highlight for me. This sounds so silly. So like, those little like golf carts that like, it's
Yeah.
a golf cart. So you're at a festival and then
Mhm.
like the person's going to like take you on the golf cart with all your gear to like the stage. And then my kids got to ride in the back of the golf cart, and like the look on their faces adoring at me to be like behind the scenes, letting them ride on the golf cart. My mom is so cool. Like that's probably my highlight.
That's
Right.
amazing.
I think that's a
love
great
that.
highlight. That is a
Oh.
great highlight.
Absolutely. I love that. So Jamie,
so
you
happy to
mentioned,
be
you know,
included.
you kind of had the courage, the entrepreneurial spirit, you get that a little bit from your mom and from your background. If you had to give advice to someone that didn't have that kind of background, maybe they have parents that taught them that a traditional 9 to 5 was the only way to go, pension, weekly paycheck, all of that, but they really have a desire, a great idea, and they just don't have the courage to maybe take the step. What kind of advice would you give to them?
I would say follow your dreams, but be smart about it. So if it's a business, you're going to have to make money. So you need to make sure that your dreams are tweaked and tailored to be sellable and something that people want.
Yeah.
And so find out what that is and make something that they want and deliver it in a really great way, and you'll build your business. But I guess I would just say, don't forget that even though it's fun and it's your passion, it's still a business. I enjoy singing for kids, but I don't do it for free. I charge
Right.
for it.
So
It pays my bills. And like voiceover is
behind
fun, but it's not, I don't do it just because I like to read, You have to be business minded always.
True.
Right.
That's great.
So I just say like keep your head in the clouds, but like your feet grounded. Don't
Ooh, I
give
love
up on your
that.
art. You should do what you want. You should do what you should be doing. Like follow your basic purpose in life. You can find a way to make it pay your bills, but that's on you. You have to find that. You can't just rest on your laurels.
Right.
It takes constant work. So you have to have tenacity and a really thick skin, because you'll get rejections a lot, and if you're in the public eye, people will criticize you. If you're going to
Right.
be seen,
matter
you
what.
can be attacked. So be tough and believe in yourself and have a good partner. I would advise. My husband's my rock. I'm so lucky that he's my partner and supporting me. Not financially, but background wise. Still have to
Maybe the
hustle.
backstage wise. Oh,
Yeah.
I see somebody
So,
there.
yeah, have a good team. Have a good team. Yeah, you see my 6-year-old daughter. I told my daughter that we could go to this place called Hobby Town after this interview, and so she's like waiting for it to be done so we can go to Hobby Town.
Love it. Oh, I love it.
So we will move on to the next round then. We're going to do a little bit of rapid fire questions, which I love to do. So our first round of rapid fire questions for everybody, and Jamie, you've already answered this one. Coffee or tea while you work?
Oh my gosh. It used to be all the coffee all the time. Now it's tea. I recently switched. People can change. Who knew?
Yeah.
I
I love it.
How about you,
so,
Sandy?
mine is always coffee. Like when she said she gave up coffee, I almost died.
me too.
But I did go a long time without drinking it. I tried to get off caffeine altogether because I was also a big soda drinker. And then it was just coffee, and then it was nothing. And now I went up to 1 cup a day, and now I'm at 2. So I cannot keep going the way I'm going. So I gave in one time.
I was at like 5.
I'm back. Oh wow. Okay, so
not too
two's
bad.
not that bad. I'm hearing. That's what I
No,
hear
you're
you
not.
say.
You're not doing bad. You do not have a problem. You do not have a problem. You don't need an intervention. I definitely did.
Awesome.
All right. So our next question. What's your favorite kid song to perform?
I like the Wheels on the Bus.
Oh my
like that
gosh.
one.
You guys,
Because
I
it
have,
has an
again,
emotion that goes with it. I love that.
I know.
You know, they can do hand
It
motions.
does,
They already
but-
know what they are.
Right.
But I have to laugh because I do a lot of kids' haircuts and whatever. And so people will have videos on for the kids to watch, and they have the video Wheels on the Bus on some, something. But I've had like moms go off on the song because the mom in the song is always the one to tell the child to shush, shush, shush. And the dad in the lyrics is the one that says, I love you. And moms are mad about that.
I'll get all the credit.
They are angry.
Yeah.
Mhm,
funny.
But
exactly.
I think it actually means
exactly.
I think the shush 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 is for like a baby crying, like a sweet shush shush shush, like a shh shh. I think that's what it means because
Right.
that is
Like a nurturing.
I hope
like
so because
A
Right.
nurturing. Shush.
like the moms have all the mean moms get such a bad rap.
That's what
Fun
we're gonna go
dads
with.
and mean moms. Poor moms. We have it so rough.
Right. Right.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Our next one is, what is one thing that always makes you feel brave?
I mean, standing in front of a big crowd, I always feel brave. I usually forget that I'm doing that, but sometimes I'll realize that there's people looking at me and I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm so brave. I'll pop out of you like, whoa, check me out.
What's the largest size crowd?
Oh, yeah, like over
Right.
1,000.
What is your largest?
I don't know,
size
probably
crowd?
over 1,000. I've definitely, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, when I was doing the Morton
Wow.
Arboretum
big,
family
yeah.
nights,
What
there
about
was
you,
way over
Terri?
1,000. It was huge. And the Botanic Gardens, there's like 3,000. Chicago Botanic, there was this huge amount of people there. Oh my gosh. I haven't done that in a long time, but yeah, there's definitely been big crowds. I've never done like Lollapalooza or anything like that, but because there's like Kidapalooza where they have like kid stages. It's so funny and cute. So
Yes, there is. Mhm.
yeah, I really like a smaller crowd because the
Maybe
show is
next year.
interactive. Yeah, I could. I don't want to drive downtown Chicago. That sounds like a pain in the butt to get to Lollapalooza. No, thanks.
No, nobody did. I don't either.
I'm in the burbs.
And the last, yes, on your little farmhouse, in
That's
your little
right.
cute farmhouse. What is a mantra, that keeps you going?
I think just I can do this. I have to sometimes talk myself up and psych myself up because like it feels like I can't. And so I have to tell
Right.
myself like I can do this. And I literally like put on
Right.
a smile. If you force yourself to smile, you'll soon find something to smile about. So I have to like literally force myself. And once you start smiling,
Yes.
you will be happy. But if it takes you to start smiling
Right.
before
Yeah.
you feel it. So I guess fake it till you make it is like another
Right.
one I would say. Like just be
Yes.
happy and you'll
I
be
love
happy.
that.
If you're not happy, just be happy and then you will be happy for
Yes.
real. And the kids all obviously
Yes.
help with that.
No, I
Like, the
agree.
energy
I
from the
always tell my
like,
kids.
that I perform for, they give me energy. But sometimes it's a really hard show, you know? Sometimes no one cares and they're running around and it's just like a bad
Right.
acoustics or whatever. There could be millions of reasons why it could be not a fun show. But I just have to like keep smiling. And I also tell myself, I can do anything for 45 minutes. It's okay. Or I'll start counting. I'm like, at least I'm getting paid X amount of dollars. I can do that for 45 minutes for that much money.
Right.
Hang in there.
That's right.
Hang in there. All right. One more. Success as a mompreneur. Mompreneur. I can never say that right. Means what to you?
Having my kids be happy and healthy and proud of me and look up to me and know that they can do hard things too, and that you're knowing that your work can be fun if you make it fun, and try not to make my work too work heavy and drudgery and draggy, but try to keep it fun and bring the fun. I literally have to bring the fun. That's what I do. So sometimes I have to remind myself.
Right. You are the fun.
You are the fun.
But just don't forget that it
You
takes
are the
you
fun,
to
Jamie.
make But if it's not always fun, but you have to make it fun and then it will be fun. So I guess just like the thought starts with you. You know, your thought, real world follows your own thought. So you have to think it before it can be So I guess having time with my kids, and because I do actually get to have a lot of time with them. I mean, I know that I work weekends, but I do get to take them with me often. Now my older kids are playing along with me. Taylor plays her ukulele, and Scarlett does the puppets. So it's like a whole new realm for the business. Now that they're getting older, it's like so fun.
Right.
So I think I answered that a million
It's a
different
family
ways.
business
But it
now. I
is.
love
Yeah,
that.
Erik plays bass. It's great. Super cute.
It is.
I love that.
All right, Jamie. So why don't you tell people how, if they want to book you, where do they contact you for what? Because you have multiple things to offer.
Yeah. So for voiceover, jamieblythevo.com is my demos. And I have a YouTube channel on there too that I actually don't think it's connected to that website, but on YouTube you can see all my past work, Jamie Blythe VO, because VO is for voiceover. And for Miss Jamie's Farm, it's miss-jamie.com. I think if you just type in my name, you can find it at other places like Instagram and Facebook and stuff. But yeah, I like to do parties. I do balloon animals and face paints at the birthday parties too. I'm trying to kind of find more of those this winter since it's kind of like slow. But I will be home this winter. I'm not going anywhere sunny. Well, I am going to Florida for 2 weeks in November, but not a long time. It's going to be a short trip. So I do need to find work this winter to get me through to the busy summer. So I'm hoping for some birthday party or some private event bookings to help get me through. And that's super fun.
That's great. That's great. And we'll share it all on our social media as well. So we will get you out there. And I have some videos that I'm going to share on our social media that you have shared. So to make sure to get those out as well, too. So, Sandi, do you want to do our next segment?
It's your turn. Let's hear what you have to say.
So to our roadies, now it's your turn. What dream, project, or idea are you ready to bet on? What would it look like to take the first step, even if you're scared?
That's a good one. I can't wait to hear the answers.
Yeah, so share your stories in our Roadie Lounge, newroadsnewrules.com, or tag us on social media at New Roads New Rules podcast or a hashtag.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, use the hashtag The Courage to Begin.
Yes.
Let's make that go. Let's go viral with that.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Yeah, we want to know the boldest thing you've ever done for yourself, because I think it's good to do bold things for yourself. And and I do feel like Jamie said, I live in the uncomfortableness as well. Once things start getting too comfortable, I get bored. So here we go. I'm reinventing myself as we speak, and taking my talents and doing something new with them. So I believe in being uncomfortable,
Both feet.
Just jumping in and just doing it, right?
And now it's time for the rule of the week.
Our rule of the week, and it all goes along with our rule of the week. Our rule of the week this week is you don't need to be ready, you just need to be brave. Just, as we've mentioned before, and I say to my kids all the time, fake it till you make it. Put the smile on your face and just do it. Just start doing it. You'll figure it out.
I also love what Jamie said about you smile. Even if you're not feeling very happy or positive, start smiling and it'll come, right? I love that. I'm going to try it myself this week.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Jamie, it's been great having you on. I'm so glad you took the time to come on with us.
I forgot that people would be listening to this.
You.
Yeah.
I just got lost in conversation with you girls.
We'll
and then you were like, tell people how to find you. I'm like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. What did I say that might not have been good PR for my business?
That's what happened. No, that's what we want.
I don't want her singing for the kids. She's weird.
But you're my bestie for life.